3-2. The Washington Nationals sank the visiting Buccos 3-2. Javier Baez was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Cubs pushed past the Angels 15-5. Adam Wainwright
no shot, Dane.
150 on his career, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 3-0. Manny Machado drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 10-5. The Los Angeles the Brewers have
It's not going to be the best lineup in the world.
From Miami, Florida, today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Marlins Park. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Richards, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't
leading off the afternoon for
and
Philadelphia.
He's tough to get a hit
the
off
second
of.
baseman.
One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Hernandez.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Just as you talk to him.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Fucking Phillies ain't playing with my ass. What the fuck?
Man, to take a few pitches to start the game off. Give the other guys a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction,
what did I do to the Phillies?
Into the box, Phil Gosselin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
Fuck out of here.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies.
Dero,
daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lifted down the line in left.
You gotta
And
be
that's
shitting
gonna
me.
fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Good curve anymore, huh?
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch misses. The throw down. Castro's tag is on the money. He's out at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
I challenge that shit.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field.
I dropped that fucking down. Fuck that up, man.
As they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Realmuto brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies on top 2-0. Nick Pivetta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitchers on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So digging in now, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading up
bottom half
for
of the
the
first.
Marlins, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Right on.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And next to the plate will be JT Little as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Castro on at first, nobody out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Brian Anderson waits on deck. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and
third
second
baseman,
no out, and the guy in the
Brian
box really needs a strikeout.
Anderson.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. In his career versus this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. And it's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games, and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Here's Neil Walker. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like. Single, gapper, homer. Just get that guy in from third.
Oh, come on.
Get your team back motivated again.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And a diving try to left, but he can't come up with it. The runner from third comes across to score.
That's what I'm talking about.
Chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Batting fifth,
What every
the
manager
left
is
fielder,
looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it could be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Just leave.
Martin Prado now, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there.
Run. Tied up, baby. We go ball tonight.
It's a 2-2 game.
Boy, there are
Batting
big
fifth,
RBIs and big
the
base hits,
catcher.
Hero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind. You take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Ball 1.
no strike.
Two out with the man at first. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 2. Here it is.
Got him.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And they are just teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there.
Herrera.
Stepping in, Rosell Herrera. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely...
Got him!
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Standing in now, Trevor Richards. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 2. Up next will be Nick Williams. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins.
Batting.
And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Up and in for ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That shit don't work for me.
Outside, 3-0 now. Maikel Franco waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, I'm not doing good.
Maikel Franco, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits.
Oh no! Man, we got a fucking game going here, boy.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the clowns.
The pitcher, number 43.
Looked like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Herrera on third. Franco is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right?
Second base.
Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
None.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Line was speared on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys
the
to
second
securing a
baseman.
win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Castro playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now batting. Shortstop.
Stepping up now, JT Riddle reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, that was a slider
Now
in a 3-2 count, and it
third
just didn't
baseman,
tempt him enough to get a
Brian
good swing. A good job of
Anderson.
pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He's there and records the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The first baseman.
And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him.
Swing on, and this one is hammered. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
God damn. Y'all gotta get that dude about the game.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Your attention, please.
Enters from the
Now
pen in just the
for
2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some
Number
length out of him
52,
and have him stay out there for a while.
Alvarez. The batter, the left fielder.
Into the box,
Martin.
Martin Prado, as he lays off a fastball too low. Oh for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 17.
Now batting, Chad Wallach.
Yeah.
He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. We played 2. It's the Marlins 7 and the Phillies 2. Striding in once again, Phil Gosselin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Prado comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now
so one gone here in the Philadelphia
right
3rd, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a
cocky ass motherfucker. Cocky ass motherfucker.
Now batting. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So first and third with 1 away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And he gets ahead 0-1. For the current campaign, Realmuto brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Nick Williams, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he popped him up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there. But, man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 7 and the Phillies 3. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Marlins,
Lewis Brinson.
the center
He singled
fielder,
his last time.
Lewis.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one
right
on now as we
number
give you a look at
5.
where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rosell Herrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 36.
So here now is the pitcher,
Trevor
Richards. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Leading off the inning, Mike Help.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
They'll need something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground, first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. In the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The pitcher, number
Digging
52.
in, Jose Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead.
Now
2 away
second
now.
base. Cesar.
Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Phil Gosselin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia.
Your
Adam
attention,
Morgan
please.
answers the call from
Now
the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get
number
the outing they were
46.
hoping for from the
Adam
starter.
Morgan.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He scored after reaching on a single in
Leading
his
off
last
for the
time up.
Marlins, the second
He comes
baseman.
set. Here's the 0-0
Starlin.
pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Broken
oh, my back broke.
On the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box.
JT
Riddle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Into the box
now batting,
Brian
third
Anderson.
baseman,
The head-to-head
Brian
with Morgan. He's 1 for
Anderson.
5. First pitch on its way. Shot down the line. But this is foul for the first.
Damn early. Didn't wait on him. That was beautiful.
The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and one, here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Dan, as a former pitcher,
now
are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
In now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Marlins leave 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead.
Try to get them up.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
This one doesn't look
the
good
right
so
field.
far. Down by a
Right.
boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Full count still. And it's fouled away. ripped on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The first base
At the plate,
number
Rhys
17.
Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Harper at third. Hoskins is at second with nobody out. A ball and a strike now. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Anderson is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick.
Standing in, Nick Williams, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually
Now
you're
back,
trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready now, Odubel Herrera. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Second and third, 2 away. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Martin Prado. He's 1
Leading up
for 2
for
in
the
the ball
Marlins,
game.
the left fielder, Martin Prado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Chad. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez is up with it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder,
So
number
striding
9.
in, Lewis Brinson.
Lewis.
Head-to-head with Adam Morgan.
Brinson.
Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall.
Go!
Leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot for Lewis Brinson. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3.
Totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of the inning. When you're
number
rolling
5.
out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Herrera.
Stepping in now, Rosell Herrera, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
2-2. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
Run, motherfucker.
Real Muto.
Safe.
Late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Digging in now, Trevor Richards. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Herrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he's back easily. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
This is line to left.
Nobody got there.
He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher?
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
extends the inning there
Darlin.
with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Starlin Castro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2
The
gone.
batter, number 10.
Wow, talk
Shortstop.
about having a pretty special
JC.
game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses. It's a 9-3 game now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian
You'd have thought someone had a
Anderson.
radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Now in the box, Brian Anderson. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
And he
come on, I ain't swing that.
there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean,
the first baseman.
Post the video game numbers here.
They're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? We're back to South Florida following this. So next to the plate for the Phils,
Leading off for Philadelphia.
He's 1
The
for
third
2
baseman,
in this one.
number 7, Michael Franco.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Wow, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gloved by Castro. To second for 1. On to first. So they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. And he takes ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Riddle hits it. Throw on to one for first, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there.
Ladies
Sir
and
Anthony
gentlemen,
Dominguez
your
gets the
attention,
call
please.
to pitch here, and he'll try
Now,
to...
For the Phillies, number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
To his right, Hernandez. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 17.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Wallace.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count even now at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best
Who the fuck is this?
way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Chad
The
Wallach
center fielder,
becomes
number
out
9.
2 this inning.
Lewis Brinson.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit.
Your
Nick
attention,
Anderson
please.
will come on and
Now
make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 52, Nick Anderson.
Ready for another shot now. Phil Gosselin. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we... move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 to count. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 7.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies.
Hoskins.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He
Up
gets
next
his
for
4th
Philadelphia.
knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round trip, or not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Brinson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now
So
back.
2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And
that damn Phillies don't quit.
Just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
What? Yeah, what?
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
That little green layer that's around everywhere.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Come on, Phillies, quit!
Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Marlins 11 and the Phillies 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Rosell Herrera.
Leading up
He's
for the
working on a
Marlins.
1-for-3
The right
thus
fielder,
far.
Rosell
Ready with the
Herrera.
first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fouled away.
Fuck is this dude? That's Dominguez, Phillies.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 down.
Your attention, please.
Will grab a bat
Pinch
and hit
hitting
for the
for the
pitcher
Marlins.
here.
Number 21, Curtis Granderson.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
So the lineup flips
Second
over
baseman,
and digging in,
Starlin
Castro. He reached on a
Castro.
single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Man, you want to do it.
Hit to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They lead it, though, 11-4.
This guy throwing too fucking hard.
Ladies
Adam
and gentlemen,
Conley's been
your
summoned from
attention,
the
please.
bullpen as he'll do so
Now
to start the
pitching
8th.
for the Marlins. Number 61, Adam
Stepping up to the
Conley.
plate, Odubel Herrera. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's had success, 6 for 14. Deep to straight
He got success now.
Ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that
The
first
third
strike so
baseman,
bad
number 7,
that he serves one up, and
Miguel
that's exactly what
Franco.
happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, Miguel Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there. For strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Just hung in there on that one. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Herrera leads off second with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2 count. Here it comes. This is foul right side. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with
these
nobody
motherfuckers
out.
ain't
Hey,
quit.
this has the makings of being a pretty big inning.
Your
hero.
attention,
Leadoff
please.
double, now a base
He's
hit.
hitting for the
All of a
Phillies.
sudden, we're looking at first
Number
and
2.
third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches.
They ain't quitting. They ain't quitting.
Right here.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring
The batter.
position, there's no sense in
second
waiting around. He saw a pitch.
They is
right
not
there.
quitting, man.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His career numbers with Adam Conley, just 3 for 14. Line drive to center field.
He ain't getting it.
Brinson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with
Now
one
batting.
away.
Shortstop. Phil.
Digging
Gosselin.
in, Phil Gosselin. And their runners at the corners now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pereira waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2
The
away
right
now.
fielder, number 3. Bryce.
Striding into the box,
Harper.
Bryce Harper. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. Walker has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Your
Everett
attention,
Ramos
please.
comes on to pitch
Now
now, hoping for
pitching for the
better
Phillies.
results than the other
Number
arms that they've
61.
run out there in this one.
Ramos.
Next from Miami, JT Riddle. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number
Leading off
8.
for the
Now the
Marlins.
pitch.
The shortstop. JT.
Ramos has a good
Riddle.
reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez gonna have to hurry, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the
Now
out.
batting. The third baseman.
Ready now for Brian Anderson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough
the first
second
baseman.
out.
Neil.
So 2 guys now in the inning, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground
Now
ball
batting,
through the hole for a
left
single.
fielder, Marty Bravo.
In now, Martin Prado. Swing and a liner. Foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pereira's there, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for my. Coming to the plate now, Reese Hoskins. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Castro has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And they'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1-for-4. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way. Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command it? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Williams is off of first with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Philly down to their last strike. Liner toward right center. Pereira is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 11-5, the final tally in this one. Miami posted 11 runs on the score.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 11 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base.
So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac,
Time
Heidi
of the ball
Wackney,
game,
and
4
our
hours,
entire crew.
exactly.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Thank
For
you
more,
for
make
joining
your
us
way
here
over to the
this
Show
afternoon.
Nation.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Marlins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 11-5. In the standings, the Marlins are atop the National League East division, while the Phillies are fourth in the division. Wilson Ramos added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 4-3. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in fourth place in the National League East division, while the Mets are third in the division. The Washington Nationals earned the 3-game series sweep as they plundered the Pirates 7-1. It was their 7th win in a row. Entering today's action, the Nationals sit in second place in the National League East division, while the Pirates sit in second place in the National League Central. The Chicago Cubs completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-4. As of today, the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central, and the Angels sit in second place in the American League West. The Cardinals completed a short 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-1. In the standings, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, and the Cardinals are atop the division. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 4-2. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks sit in second place in the National League West division, while the Padres are third in the division. Hernan Perez picked up 4 ribbies on 3 hits as Milwaukee took one from the Dodgers 8-3. As of right now, the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West division, and the Brewers sit in fourth place in the
Opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Caleb Smith gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Then
first pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not play it nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starter.
Swing. High line, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No
okay, Chicago ain't playing.
On that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense.
Oh, these motherfuckers balling.
RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting out it is Brinson. And he makes the catch for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First delivery to him on the way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. O'Brien will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Kyle Hendricks Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack him in the mouth right in the first inning.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Good fight to the center as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Walker. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He carries a 308 batting average, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Lifted the other way to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wide veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
It is Curtis Granderson as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Just couldn't put that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy man. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy's had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Walker at third with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Cubs 2 and the Marlins nothing. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. Walker gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Nope,
that just misses off the inside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-1. On the ground up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Jason Hayward now. No balls and 1 strike. He takes his first cut. It's in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
Gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Settling in now. And they've got to do early on. Down,
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's Zobrist now at second. And an off-balance throw is
get the fuck out of here. Can I get a challenge?
Batting 6.
Well, it certainly was a bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout.
Oh,
but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to
God,
tell if he was
good.
out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marlins are challenging the
So here's
previous
one
play.
last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. His matchup number is Hendricks. He's gone 2 for 5. Now here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit hard up the middle and a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
On to first, a double play.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down quite. Now at the plate, Rosell Herrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season
second baseman, Rosell
Herrera. There to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Standing in,
Caleb Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. One man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them.
The third
Pitches
baseman,
away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try to do too much, and just force feed a single.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Riddle, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ain't throwing nothing. He ain't throwing nothing. I hate these fucking pitchers.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Fuck me, man.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins lead. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All right, Heidi,
the
thank
first
you.
baseman, Anthony.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. In there, no balls and a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
Now
Wilson Contreras is sent packing for the second out of the inning. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. And right into the shift. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And safe, says the first base umpire. The throw was too late.
Now batting.
The next
pitcher,
Kyle. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins,
and
the first baseman.
Get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the
left fielder.
And as you have a look at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that
come on, man.
Especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another full count pitch on its way.
Come on, man.
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, catcher,
and up next will be the big catcher,
Jorge Alfaro.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Peter O'Brien, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's not throwing
another
really
first
nice
thing
pitch.
about pitching with the base open. You could work
That's
out
what I
the
gotta get
strike
down.
zone a
He's
little
not
bit more.
throwing it.
Try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This dude ain't throwing
He's gone to the
shit.
row with that pitch 3 times in a row.
Why do I keep falling for? He's not throwing nothing.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite
He's
catch the
not
bottom of the
throwing
zone.
nothing.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Stick around because
We can't touch this fucking guy.
at the plate, Jason Hayward. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-2 once more. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Pereira. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough
Now
play.
batting. Second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just a hitter. Swing it at anything that can throw towards home plate.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
2-1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit hard to the right side. The 3-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He's is in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary,
get to it.
He might.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Middle of the night here in Miami. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good. For the center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center.
So
well hit, but a rough out number one.
Now batting, second baseman.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung for too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Beat by ass.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Trying to get some hits.
The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. One out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Still ain't doing nothing.
Your attention, please.
We'll get the call
He's
to
hitting
pinch
for the
hit here
Marlins.
as we'll see what he can do
Number
with 2 out
42.
and the base is empty.
Miguel Rojas.
And a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
How could I hit
now
this
with the
thing?
bases empty and 2
How many hits are there?
away. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Austin Bryce is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Bryce typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even at 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch.
What the fuck? I missed it.
Going back.
I missed it.
And goodbye. This
We're getting killed, man. We're getting fucking killed. I fucking missed that pitch.
A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-1 to Schwarber. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two, here it comes. Lays off 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit hard back up the middle, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck
This
his
dude
nose
can't
out.
get a fucking out.
Pitch AB.
Kyle Hendricks.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting,
Right fields in the sixth. They will bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Schwarber at second with 2 down. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Marlins nothing. So the batting turns over now and set to go. JT.
Way to go.
And 5 turns at bat. They've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Anderson.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1.
Ball 2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first. As we take
Now
a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Runners on first with one down. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Can't make no free throws.
The payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. So
up next for the Marlins,
Curtis
no
Granderson,
left fielder.
third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2.
Granderson.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
1-1.
First and second now, one man out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's one. On the first, it's a double play as their most continued of the inning is.
Can't get nothing going. The
Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. The switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And Walker will put this one away for route number 1.
The center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Albert Almora. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Herrera charging in on it. And they're on 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-0.
7th inning stretch.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll be the man
Leading
to
up
lead things
for
off
the
here in the bottom of the 7th.
The catcher,
First
Jorge
offering on its way.
Alfaro.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounded to short. And that's the first down.
Now batting,
Stepping
number
in,
42.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run, but this will land untouched.
He's at 104 fucking pitches. I cannot get him out the game.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Fucking God, man.
Strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan. That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Javier Baez, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Wilson Contreras is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
In the last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
No way.
Mix in some off-speed pitches.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next,
man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily easily into second base.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he turns on one.
Every time I do it.
O'Brien looks up.
I gotta go outside, man. This game.
Home run. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
The pitcher,
4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they poke.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. In now, Rosell Herrera. We're in the 8th now.
Leading off for the
nothing's changed out there on the mound.
The second baseman.
I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, man. He's really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Ladies and
Starlin
gentlemen,
Castro.
your
Come on, the
attention,
pinch hit now with a
Pinch
runner
hitting
at
for the
first and
Marlins.
nobody out.
number 42, Starlin Castro.
They're down the third baseline. And there's one away. Back
Now
to the top
batting,
of the Miami
shortstop,
lineup now and stepping in,
JT
JT Riddle. He's got a hit in 3
Riddle.
at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So 2
now
gone now in the Miami 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Rizzo.
Fucking God!
And that's the 3rd out.
Your attention, please.
Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where
number
it is.
42, Kyrah.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's fouled away. This is skied into short left center. Granderson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. In his last at-bat, he popped down and fouled ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Is fastball taken high for a ball. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
so striding
the
forward now, Albert Almora. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1. This is line to left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Your
Brendan
attention,
Kinsler,
please.
a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Striding in once again, Neil Walker.
Kinsler.
And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock
Now
of the
batting,
night, and we're
left
only in
fielder,
game 1. This could be huge.
Granderson.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded.
You fucking
and a
kidding me?
good flip for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter. The
Ready
catcher.
for another chance.
Jorge
Alfaro. He was a ground
Alfaro.
out victim last time.
No, we're going back to our just swinging.
First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Miami down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this
Cubs,
game
you
is
earned
over.
that shit.
An 8-0 shutout this evening.
Y'all earned that. God damn, y'all
Here
my
now is the
ass.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.
Alright, with my ass. I'm done. I got no rap for that. No rap. They bust my ass. I don't play y'all ever again. Fuck that.
Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-0. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits. Got the best of the visiting